Hey everybody, this is Mr. Eshelman coming to you from Denver Elementary School as we prepare the building for you all to return in a few weeks. We wanted to offer a few health and safety reminders about what we expect here at Denver Elementary School as we are interacting with each other throughout the building. As many things are changing, even as you'll see in the video, some things stay the same, like our Eagle expectations. We will still continue to be respectful, responsible, safe, and kind. So some things may look different, may sound different, may appear different, but we can all still do the little things that make coming to school fun for everybody and make learning possible. So Mr. Eckhart will start off by teaching us a little bit about face coverings and the expectations here at Denver this year.
Welcome back, Denver. This year, with some of our safety procedures, one of the things that you're going to notice is going to be the mask. That's right, everybody's going to be wearing a mask or a face covering of some sort. So there's a lot of different types of face coverings. You can have one like mine. There are some with cool faces on them. We just ask that everybody wears one. If you have a hard time wearing a mask, you can also choose a face shield. The face shield's very simple. Just goes over like so, and then you no longer need your mask, and you can breathe easy and free. So this year, we're gonna have a lot of people looking like this, or like this. But we're all going to look like it, so it's gonna be great. Hey guys, speaking of masks, there are a few different types of masks. One of the first types of masks is a disposable mask. Now, I know a lot of people might have to wear one of these to school, and that's great. If you forget, we'll probably have some extras on hand for you. The nice thing about these is, after you wear them, and you're done with them, you simply throw them away. So, because I've already touched this one, I'm going to do just that. I will be throwing this one away in just a moment. But there are other types of masks as well. Mine, for instance, I can wear multiple times. I just have to remember to put them out in the sun for a few days between use. And then there's others like Mr. Eshelman's.
My mask is a cloth face covering. This is the kind made out of the same material as your shorts might be made out of, or maybe even your shirt. So this kind of mask, which many of you may have, would be the kind that you put in the laundry, wash it, just like you would your clothing, and get it clean and ready to go to reuse again. So there's 3 different types of masks that you can use, probably even more. The disposable, the kind that you can reuse by leaving out in the sun, and the kind you can wash in the laundry. So as you know, one of the most important things we can do to protect each other and ourselves is to wash our hands. We have hand sanitizer, which is important if you're not near a sink or a place where you can wash your hands with soap. But washing your hands with warm water and soap is a great way to keep the germs away. But we do have to do it very carefully, not the way little kids often do it. This does not count for washing your hands. What you need to do is sing happy birthday twice in your head or out loud while you're singing it, and use soap. So watch carefully how I use the soap, wash in the little cracks between my fingers, the front, the back, while I'm singing my song, and then hopefully my hands will be clean and ready to go. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mr. Eckhart. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, Mrs. Marley. Happy birthday to you. Rinse them off. And I didn't even touch it with my hands to keep them clean. Paper towel. Shake off the excess and we're good to go.
Now, this little clip shows us how we can actually use the floor tiles at Denver Elementary School throughout most of the building to maintain 6 feet of social distance. It's 3 feet if we're within our classrooms. However, when we're outside throughout the rest of the building, we want to try to keep the 6 feet whenever possible. So take a look at how far apart Mr. Eckhart and I are using the floor tiles, and that's a good guideline for you all as you're going throughout the building.
Go.
Now, we might still have coughs and sneezes. Not every cough and sneeze has to do with coronavirus. We may have some dust around us. We may have allergies throughout the building. So it is okay to cough and sneeze. Just make sure you do so safely. If you noticed Miss Albright sneezed into her elbow and then she got a tissue, blows her nose, it's still going to happen whether we're sick or not. Sometimes we just sneeze, and that's okay. And she threw her tissue away, not shoved it inside her desk or inside a pencil box. Not that any of you have ever done that, have you? And then after she threw her tissue away, she used hand sanitizer. So many of the things that we really should be doing every year, all the time, just for regular colds and flus and the other things that go around throughout classrooms on a regular year, we just have to be a little bit more cautious and take it a little bit more seriously now by doing things to try to keep the germs away from everybody else as much as we possibly can, and to think a little bit more as we are keeping ourselves sanitized and clean. So while, again, many things change, some of the things that you saw in the video, like teachers wearing face coverings and face shields, and some of the things you'll see in our different things that we're sharing with you about what the cafeteria will look like this year, what dismissal and arrival will look like, and what your classroom itself will look like, there'll be a lot of differences, a lot of changes to absorb all at once. But don't forget, one thing remains the same. We're Eagles. We're going to soar. We don't let any obstacles get in our way. We rise above them. And as time goes on, things will get a little bit more comfortable. We'll get used to the things that are going on a little bit more, and we'll be able to continue to learn, have fun, and grow with each other throughout the year.